Hi everybody and welcome back. This is our Unreal Engine 5 overview for absolute beginners, and this is video 34. Alright, and in this video we are talking about something very nice. It is Metahuman. What is Metahuman and where we can get it? First of all, Metahuman is a third-party software again, which means it is not natively integrated in Unreal Engine 5, which means, but that's not so absolute true what I said. What I mean is it is integrated again with a plugin which we already activated, and perhaps in Unreal Engine 5 when it is released it will be integrated anyhow, so you have not download or do something. But let's show where you can get Metahuman. Here you can see this character was the Metahuman demonstration character which I downloaded, and I will tell you some positive things and negative things here. First of all, let's see where we can get Metahuman, and we go here to our @ sign here on top, and Metahuman is actually in Quixel Bridge where our mega scans are. So which means you have activate your Quixel Bridge, and what happens now? Okay. Now I clicked on Quixel Bridge icon. I've already showed you a video about Quixel Bridge and mega scans, so you have there just to assign in Quixel Bridge with your Unreal Engine account, and Quixel Bridge is of course also free, and that's fantastic. But we are interested today in Metahuman, and Metahuman, when you go down here, it is here. There is a section for Metahuman, and you can see here are option, and this are the default Metahumans, which means they are created already. You can just download one of them or all of them if you want, or you can even create your own Metahuman later in a Metahuman creator. But this one we are not doing here, and I will tell you why. First of all, you can see here I have here downloaded this character, this other, which is a demonstration character with the next demonstration character. Where is he? With this one, I think this both was demonstration characters. I thought I download them because then perhaps they are more optimized, and that was not right. They are similar, same as like the other ones. Anyway, we go back. What you are doing is here, before we go back, you click on this here, then here on the right side it pops up a menu, and then there is a downloaded. Here it says downloaded, but there would be a download menu, and then you click download, and you can see, and it will be downloaded in your content drawer. Let me show you. Here I open my content drawer. This is the file which we created, but Metahuman, you can see it creates here 2 files, at least in the preview version, and here in Metahuman, here is the file for this character with the name Ada, and here is the blueprint which I have downloaded, and I don't show this download here because there is a very important reason for that, and I talk this very soon. So let's go back to Bridge. So after you downloaded this one, there is this nice button here on the right side. It says add, and if you click on this one, then this character which you downloaded will automatically add it to the content browser, actually in this folder here. So if you will find this character when I go, for example, to Bridge again and select the other demonstration character, this one. Let's click on this one. This one I have not downloaded. This one was also the demonstration character. You can see it on Metahuman website, where we can go there too. in a moment. And then you can see I can go down here and click download. So, and here is one option I want to show you, and that's the problem why I don't show you here at download. And it says this one right now. I don't know why. I have only the option. Perhaps I can set it anywhere else. You have to read, definitely read first, Metahuman, highest quality, right? And I have downloaded yesterday this character with the highest quality. And when we talk about highest quality in this case, we are talking about texture size of 8K. And I already mentioned to you something about 8K. 8K textures means, in my case, I told you this already. I tried to show you that you don't need a very high-end PC to run all these things. My PC is very old and I can run almost old too till now, but now I have a problem. They downloaded with 8K textures and the download time took me over 2 hours. I mean, not the download time was very fast. That was not the problem. That's wrong. The shader compiling time took me over 2 hours, I think. So, because we are compiling here 8K texture shaders, and if you have not a very good PC, which means you have not optimized it for shader compiling, and this one I have not here too, because if I optimize my old PC for shader compiling and so on, this one work perhaps also very faster, not very fast, faster. And that's very important. So the first information which I want to say, you need a good PC and make a shader compiling setup. So, because the problem with textures is all time this shader compiling, and perhaps some of you know this, when you download big maps, then you wait and wait, then you can go and do 1 hour or whatever something else and come later to get it. And this was the case in my case yesterday, because I tried to download this one, I downloaded it, then after I downloaded, it took me 2 hours. For here comes a pop-up menu, or here down anywhere, and then it says shader compiling, ding 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 ding. All right, that's it. But after this one is finished, the good thing is you need normally only compile the shaders one time. That's the good story. After you compile the shaders, you have it and it works. But what I want to tell you next is, let's jump, for example, to the documentation for Metahuman. Let's go there. Let's go here to documentation, the official documentation. We write Metahuman, and I write what I write is documentation, Metahuman documentation. And then here probably you can see it on the first page. It jumps up. Here's the official Metahuman documentation, and you should read and watch this and check this out before you start with Metahuman. So that said, and let's talk about the good news. The good news about Metahuman is it is free again. Why is that a good news? Because you can create here characters, import them to your game, and for free. And this is a big new. For example, I checked yesterday also, for example, other realistic human programs, and there was one before, perhaps you heard about it. It was Siva. It looks also awesome, but they want money. They want money, and for that's not working, right? And they want not less money, they want much money. And Unreal Engine, Epic, more correctly probably Epic, bought Metahuman and made it free for all their users, which means we have here access to this character, which will be probably extended later. And there is anywhere, I don't know now where, you have to read the page, you can connect to MetaHuman. Let me go there again. You can anyhow connect to this page here, and then you can here anyhow meta create workflow. So you can here MetaHuman create your own, and then you read this here through creating MetaHumans. You can then see what you have to do, and they will guide you through here. So that said, the next thing what is important for us here to know is, I think that was the most important things what I said. It's free, because that is the best message we can get. It's free. We have a realistic character, and we can make not only one character, we can make many characters, and not only these default characters, we can later change this character's hair and so on and create our own character. And the best thing is, I read about this too, you can even create your own image, your own, right? And put it here in and use it in your game later as a MetaHuman. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And like I said, the bad news, we are dealing with 8K textures. And why we're dealing with 8K textures, I explained it a little bit, I think, in one of the other videos. 8K textures means better graphic. Better graphic means when you come close, for example, this asset here, what you see here on the right side, it has only 2K textures. And if I come close, you can see it is not very clean. It's not very good. But when I go back, you can see it looks good. It only works not when you come very close to this asset. And that's very important in MetaHuman. That's why they need to use normally high resolution textures, because they won't try to make it photorealistic, and that works only with high quality textures and so on. That said, the next thing what I want to talk here is one more thing, and the thing is, we have, let's say, not a problem, I had a problem which is from Unreal Engine 4, which I used. There was a retargeting system, and retargeting means I use here, I press start, here's my prototype character, you can see, and retargeting means now I can just take this animations from this character which I have, my prototype, and apply it to the MetaHuman and the skin and so on, but more the animations. And this one works differently now in Unreal Engine 5. They changed it a little bit. That's the problem. That's why my MetaHuman is right now not retargeted. It's not a big deal, but yesterday I had no time. And perhaps in the future we will talk about the new retargeting system in Unreal Engine. That's very important. So for the other people who know Unreal Engine 4, there was the way, what we did there was, I show you what we did there. Normally would go, it's very fast normally. And the new one is almost fast. I saw a new video. There is no documentation. And it's also fast. The one guy said after you get used to it, it's very fast too. So here in the old one, normally what you do is you go to your animations. Let me find this one here. I jump to the animation. Then you click one of these animations, for example, and then it pops up this one. And then here on top, you are switching to the skeleton normally. And here there is a retargeting manager, not a retargeting source. This is Unreal Engine 5. And in the retargeting source, normally for Unreal Engine 4 users, you have here something, change pose, and then you select human in humanoid and select your target, and that's it. And this one is not working anymore. And the worst part is we are here right now in the preview, but I hope they will change it in the future. They will after it release. They have a documentation where the new retargeting system is documented, and as far as I know, they are using the new system, which is, let me show you that too. You go here, you go right click on this, and then in animation, and there are this kind of e-car retargeter, for example, and e-car rig and so on. You need two, and then you can retarget this your prototype, for example. All the animation which you see here, these are the base animations, to this this character which you imported, and this metahuman will work then too. But this one for the next video. I think the last thing what I can say is that is awesome. Metahuman free, absolute super. We can create characters, you know, you can later just create character. That was in the past a big problem. I mean, in the past you have to go all time search, for example, in Marketplace you search for characters, or you are going and model your own characters, and this is also a model job and a lot of work. And now we just can go to this metahuman and I can click download. Okay, it got textures. You have to upgrade perhaps your PC or make, or just wait a little bit and then get it too. I forget one very, very important thing, perhaps that is very important and very nice too. Metahuman is actually scalable down. And what does this mean is, normally you want a photorealistic character, but they said in the website, I read it anywhere, you can scale metahuman down, which means it looks not then so much good like the 8K textures, that's normal, but you can use the metahuman in lower PCs like my, or even they said you can even use it if you scale really low it on mobile. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is, and why is this crazy? That means you can create for free a character in metahuman, import and then try out to figure out how to scale it down, and then use it on your mobile. You have a free character, absolute perfect, without modeling anything. So you have not learned like me. I'm a programmer, I'm not a modeler. I just get this metahuman, let's say I'm going for mobile, and then I try to scale it down and I use it on the, yeah, they said one more thing for the newer mobile phones, not for the older ones, for the new mobile phones. You can use that there too, and that is crazy. And there is only one negative thing about metahuman, perhaps they change it, and that is what I showed you here on Bridge. They should change here the quality, or perhaps I found it not, that's perhaps my mistake. They should here make an option where I can say I want to download metahuman, for example, with only 2Ks instead of 8Ks, or even lower. For example, they said I can use it for mobile, so I perhaps not even interested in very high resolution. I perhaps only 512 I think resolution, and that would make the download, the shader compiling so much faster. In some minutes I'm finished, right? That is the only thing what they should change in my mind so far, but I just watched it yesterday too, so I have no clue. But all other things are great news. Free. You can scale it down, use it on mobile. You can create your own characters. It looks awesome, perfect, absolute nice. And I think I stop here with this video. See you in the next. Bye.